evening, one and all. We're here at the Akana Cricket Stadium. You join us for this tea.
Yeah, it looks like there are plenty of runs out there. Just as I expected with the captain winning the toss, they've chosen to bat first.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. This could be trouble. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, a square leg. Could be four.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admit.
A 10 for 1.
Good over for the batters to start.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Chance. Gone. Great catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little.
Crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Got that away nicely.
Pushed under the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Everyone's gone up.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down.
And out. Superb bowling.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
And with that wicket, India, the left-arm orthodox bowlers coming into the attack from the centre. Drilled that one away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
A great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Pandya over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Chance, gone. Oh, quick hands, that's gone.
Innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that wicket, the... Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Samar, there's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
End of the over, 10 runs from it. The Super Giants are 78 for 5. Was quick onto that in the infield.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
You can't fault the bowling.
Have to be very happy with that last shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Smacks that away through the gap.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Just waited on it, got given a bit of width and launched it all the way.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
How will the bowler respond? That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not funny. Come back with a dot ball.
Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Got that away nicely. Over the supergiant.
And any sign of nerves approaching the half.
Crunch on the front foot and bang, gone all the way.
And that's out. Fielder at deep extra cover takes a regulation catch. Super catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. That's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. This should be close. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Is that a game changer? A real pillar in the batting order has been removed early on.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short fine leg.
But you sometimes just have to stop and admire.
This could be trouble. Thought that was sailing over, but grabbed right on the boundary. Out, super catch, right on the boundary.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big... This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be full.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south. Goes over the top with that shot. There's a chance if it hits. Great shot, just squaring back with the ball. That might just make it.
These are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot.
Oh, what a way to start the over.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. Got that away nicely.
Out on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the road.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Jeez, timed that well.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Beats the field with a great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Great shot through the gap.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Got that away nicely.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Good pick up, big chance. That looks gone. Oh, great run out. That's all. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to...
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown in.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Oh, there's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the...
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
In the air and cover takes an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and they've taken a good catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get. smacks that away through the gap.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well.
Marsh over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful.
Goes over the top of that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They could just stand and admire that shot.
Out. Good catch. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
And that's just...
ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Oh, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Delivery, absolutely no trouble. They deserved victory, I'd say.
What a match we've just witnessed right down.